Thanks for giving my State of the City address. There's some things I'll mention there, but Jeff, thank you. That was a very kind introduction. This is an important year for Green Bay, and you, Jeff, Mr. Downtown, will be very, very pleased with what's in store. I want to thank the citizens of this wonderful city for selecting me to continue to lead this city for 4 more years. It's my honor to continue serving you and leading the city of Green Bay into a bright and sustainable future. I want to thank Matt Gable and the PMI Entertainment Group for hosting us here again tonight at the Meyer Theater. You know, there's over 200 events that are put on here every year, and we're very fortunate to have Matt and the Meyer Theater here in downtown Green Bay. As I've mentioned over the past 8 years, being mayor is a family job, and we love representing and leading this city. My wife Donna and daughters Laura and Greta are here tonight. My oldest daughter Anna is now a sophomore at Drake University, and she's studying international politics, law, and society. I want to thank my family for being so supportive as I continue to work to better the Green Bay community. That was a good time down there. To all of you honored guests, friends, and family, welcome to my 2011 State of the City address. You know, it's no secret that we're living through the most challenging times in our state and in our country. 2010 was indeed another year of unrest and uncertainty. The economic conditions are affecting private and public sectors alike. Around this country, Boise County, Idaho, filed for Chapter 9 bankruptcy this year. Vallejo, California is about to be the first municipality unable to fully repay its debts, already in bankruptcy. Other communities, right here in Wisconsin, are looking at layoffs, reduced services, and tax increases to get through this tough economy. While we're living in these economic times, I'm here to report that we're getting through this with pretty high marks. Our fiscal house is in order, and we're confident of a secure and sustainable future going forward. Running a city is much like running a business, and I've done both successfully. It's a lot like running a household. The same principles apply. You need to make sure that you don't spend more than you have, and you need to make sure that you're managing your long-term debt and not jeopardizing your children's future. We get that here in Green Bay. Here's a view of our debt. This is the debt obligated by you, the taxpayer. As you can see, our general levy debt has been going down over the past 8 years. On average, we've been borrowing between $6 and $7 million each year and paying off about $8 to $10 million. We've been allocating 26 cents on every dollar we collect in taxes for debt retirement. I made that decision to temper our reliance on taking out new debt over the past 8 years, basically paying off more than we've been taking out. I've directed our finance staff to cap our general obligation bonding at $5 million a year and continue to pay off debt aggressively. With these two principles in place, we'll be able to reduce the tax dollars allocated to our debt from 26 cents on the dollar to 14 cents on the dollar within 5 years. Now here's the beauty of this scenario. We'll aggressively reduce our debt over the next 5 years, giving the city additional dollars to invest in our city services and operations instead of interest on debt. And we can do this without raising taxes. So you see, this is an important graph. Right now, in 2011, if you take the city's budget, we have 74% going to the operations and 25% of it going to reduce our debt. If we continue this aggressive debt plan, we're going to have 14% going to debt, 86% to operations. That's about a $5 million extra piece of money that we'll have to invest in police and fire and parks and recreations here, and we can do that without raising taxes. So this is the 5-year plan on debt, and we're excited about getting that going. My bonding, it's going to be great. My bonding proposal for this year, which I've sent to the City Council for approval, meets my stated goals. We focus on street improvements of Velp Avenue, Broadway, and near Highway 41, with a secondary effort to continue providing quality trails to better serve our constituents. We'll expand the West Side Trail System from Oneida Street to Bond Street. This would be a great step in our overall trail connectivity plan. One small bonding project proposal that I've submitted is the renovation of room 210 in City Hall. This is a conference room where council holds its committee meetings. It's just not functional. We have our backs to our customers, you our customers, and it's sometimes difficult to run an effective meeting. This year we'll renovate that room into a professional committee room. All committee meetings will be held in room 210, thereby providing an appropriate work environment to better serve our constituents while eliminating the risk of overlapping meetings. As a result of these enhancements, I would hope for more sustainable recommendations at the committee level. Now let's talk revenues and expenses. 49% of our revenue comes from you, the taxpayer. Shared revenue is 18% of our budget. You've been hearing a lot about the reduction in state shared revenue lately. In Green Bay, the expected revenue loss from the state shared revenue is just over $3 million. Now that may sound alarming, but we knew something was coming, and we began preparing for this over a year ago. As I tell the employees, look, we live in the state of Wisconsin. The state has a major budget problem, and we need to be part of the solution. The state is doing its part to make ends meet without affecting our taxpayers. It will take continued efforts by all employees to meet this challenge. With the majority of our unions agreeing to contribute towards their retirement and health care, this has already resulted in a savings of over $1 million, and I commend them for that. Given we continue successful negotiations with the remaining employees, this will bring us within $500,000 of the state-imposed shortfall. Our continued wage freeze, along with department efficiencies and community collaborations, will help us close this gap. Now, it's important to note that all our city departments were under budget in 2010 year-end. We balanced our books and brought a positive cash balance of $150,000 forward to 2011. Let this show the caliber of our department heads and their commitment to our city's fiscal stability. Another way to affect our revenues, to affect our budget, is to enhance our revenues. While working on efficiencies and delivering quality services to you, our focus continues to be economic development. The stability and growth of Green Bay's economy can be attributed to several unique factors that make Green Bay an attractive place to live and to do business. The city serves as a regional hub of economic activity for all types of businesses in Northeast Wisconsin and the UP, with a high quality of living that includes safe neighborhoods, affordable housing choices, strong public and private K-12 schools, and entertainment and cultural amenities. Green Bay continues to attract and retain qualified professional employees, as well as entrepreneurs and experienced business owners who continue to invest in our community. Now, the governor has economic development as one of his cornerstones also. He says Wisconsin is now open for business. Green Bay's been open for business for some time. The governor set a goal for the state of 250,000 new jobs over the next 4 years. We respect the governor's initiative, and we will do our part to achieve this stated goal. Our part, by the way, is 5,000 new jobs over the next 4 years, and we can do that. The city welcomed 27 development projects, creating hundreds of jobs in 2010. A total of 88 companies invested over $107 million in new construction, remodels, or additions to their businesses. The city also ended 2010 with the highest employment gain in the state of Wisconsin. Redevelopment and expansion is occurring throughout the city. Planet Fitness opened facilities on both sides of the city. The west side location remodeled an existing facility, while a new $2 million building was constructed on the city's east side. Quick Trip built the city's first green building on Lombardi Avenue. It looks to be registered as the city's first LEED certified building in the near future. Bay Industries purchased 5.5 acres in the I-43 Business Center from the Green Bay Economic Development Authority. Bay Industries is using the property to build a 75,000 square foot distribution facility that will augment their existing facilities already located in the business center. Trinity Microbiological Services, who started in the incubator at the same time I did, by the way, they specialize in testing for the food processing industries, broke ground to add 15,000 square feet to their current facility. They expect to double their staff within 2 years. And Fox Converting in the Packerland Industrial Park invested $1.8 million for a 32,000 square foot addition. Nicolay Bank invested $700,000 to remodel a portion of their building to expand their growing financial services. And Easttown Mall completed a multi-million-dollar renovation of their front entrance and center court area of the mall and the new wind energy turbines that will help decrease the mall's operating costs. Keep your eye on this whole area. We desire a predominantly regional retail center to service the east part of the greater Green Bay community, not dissimilar to Bay Park Mall. Main and Mason Streets provide over 50 acres of developable land. The opportunity is there. APAC Customer Service here in downtown announced a 5-year lease extension this year, retaining 1,000 jobs and, equally as important, adding 200 new ones. 2011 marked several long-awaited projects finally coming to fruition. I know we've talked about the Watermark building before, but I assure you construction is well underway. This multi-use project will open its doors next spring. We look forward to having the Children's Museum, Hagemeister Restaurant, waterfront office space, plenty of parking, and 75 new employees in the downtown. And the Ray and Joan Kroc Center continues to move according to its construction schedule. This facility will increase services and activities available to families on the southeast side of our community. This will create 100 jobs and provide many amenities to that neighborhood, along with a new community policing center. We look forward to visiting the facility at the grand opening this August. And the VA clinic has made significant progress over the past year. They're looking for a summer groundbreaking for the 225,000 square foot facility right here on University Avenue. That facility will employ approximately 250 full-time individuals. The build will provide hundreds of new construction jobs. The expected opening for that facility will occur in 2013. Now, to assure easy access to our areas of development, we need to continue our corridor upgrade I spoke about at previous city addresses. We're excited about the future of Military Avenue. The city completed the $12 million infrastructure and streetscape upgrade to Military. Even during road construction, 4 new businesses opened. Additionally, the Military Avenue market analysis and corridor design plan was completed to help guide the redevelopment of over 1 million square feet of retail, office, and housing uses into a vibrant commercial corridor. This plan outlines new design standards and site guidelines for land uses to achieve a cohesive identity for revitalization. The Military Avenue Business Association is to be commended for their steadfast effort and enthusiasm of Military Avenue. This corridor plays a crucial role in providing the necessary services and amenities to help keep our West Side neighborhood strong. With the adoption of this plan, I've asked our Economic Development Department to recruit national and regional retail tenants in that area that will complement and strengthen the existing businesses that are located on Military Avenue. Our other corridors will follow suit. Velp Avenue will be completed next year. Right-of-way acquisition for the reconstruction of Velp Avenue from Norwood Avenue to Military Avenue has begun. A lot of construction over there. We will complete the acquisition and demolition this year, which is scheduled for construction in 2012. On the east side, we're looking to upgrade Webster Avenue corridor. In addition, we need a strong, cooperative plan and partnership to upgrade Ashland Avenue. I'm requesting we form a committee of transportation planners from Brown County, Green Bay, Ashwaubenon, and De Pere, and working with our Representative Weininger and Senator Lassay to plan a proposed financing and timeline for the upgrade of Ashland Avenue. This corridor will be the route used by employees from Appleton and Wrightstown area who come to Green Bay's downtown every day for work. We must assure a route of less than 12 minutes once they exit Highway 41, and roundabouts should be part of the solution.